guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Issa Filipina. In today's video, I am going to share my experience about my labor and delivery. And wait, I'm gonna adjust this real quick. Okay. So what's funny is that I am in the restroom right now sitting on a toilet. And I want to use the ring light that I got from Amazon, but I don't want to blind Kit because it's way too bright and he's sleeping, and just really too bright that I don't want to affect his eyesight. In our restroom, the lights over here is really bright. So I know that you're here to know my delivery and my labor experience. We didn't have any videos or any, like documentary video or pictures. We have pictures, of course. Labor vlog is such a thing right now that I really want to do it, but it was such an intense moment at that point that I really didn't think about it. It was intense. I was in pain and I just couldn't do vlog anymore. I really want to use makeup right now for this vlog, and I already did like 3 days ago. I did my makeup and everything, and then until it got nighttime that I didn't have a chance to vlog anymore. It's crazy being a mom, especially Kit is only almost 3 weeks right now, and it's a handful. It's really exhausting. I kind of expect that it's gonna go like this, but not as worse I expect it to be. So March 9, my husband told me that he's going to the gym. And no, let's go back to 36 weeks. When I was in 36 weeks, I told myself that I'm gonna go to the gym and work out. And people say that it will help you for your delivery. I went to the gym maybe let's say twice a week. I told myself that I am only gonna do some bike, some walking, arms, something like that. And if I get to 38 weeks, I'm going to try the stairs. March 9, it was 38 weeks and 2 days, and I told myself, okay, I'm 38 weeks now and I should try the stairs. And I did 10 minutes walking on the stairs, and I had 350 more than that steps. I was pausing in the middle. Of course I was kind of feeling weird, but if you're pregnant, you just always feel weird in different ways. So I thought it was normal, and then I went to the restroom right after the stairs, right after I was doing the stairs. And then I went to the restroom, I peed, and then I saw that my underwear was kind of wet, but not in a normal way. I thought it was, my bag of water broke already, and so I was like, that's kind of weird, but let's see. So when me and my husband were walking to the truck, I told him that my underwear was kind of wet, and I was thinking maybe water broke already, but I just didn't felt it, and he was like, really, if your water broke, it should be a gush of water. It's not just like some parts of your underwear will be wet. And I said, I'm not really sure, actually. Well, when we get home, I'm gonna call the hospital and ask them about it. As soon as we get home, I called the hospital and I told them about it. At the same time, when I was calling them, I was in the restroom. They asked me if I had a pinkish or brownish discharges, and this is kind of nasty, but as soon as they asked me, I literally just had a discharge of what they were asking. And I was like, yeah, it just happened just right now. We went there after 30 minutes. We went to the hospital, and then they checked me. They checked if how many cm I was. They checked if my water broke already, and they said that my water did not break. It's probably just wet from too much working out. I was 1.5 cm. It was 7 p.m. that time, and I was like, really? Like I kind of like didn't believe them. I was like, that must be something. It was not just wet, you know. And so we went home, but before we went home, we got some food from the drive-thru in McDonald's. So we went home. So before anything else, I need to eat first. So I took the food, I ate first and everything, and as soon as I was done eating, I felt more weird and I felt like I was not really feeling good. And at the time it was about like 9 or 9:30. I told my husband, I was like, I'm gonna go to the bed and I'm not feeling well. He was like playing video games, and usually when I have like false labor, like contraction, like mild contraction, as soon as I laid down on the bed, I would feel better, or I would feel better after an hour or two. Finding that perfect position on the bed, it's, you know, like comforting, and it will help you stop your contraction. So that time, it took me 4 hours to like toss and turns on the bed and trying to find perfect position. From 10 p.m. of contraction, it was already like 2 a.m. when I was like, you know what, I feel like it's getting closer and closer. The interval is getting closer and closer. It's getting like strong, and then it goes mild, and then it goes strong, and then it goes stronger, and it goes back to mild again. So I was like, I'm going to time the interval. So I started timing the interval 2 a.m. and the interval was 2 minutes to 7 minutes apart, and I'm gonna show you the picture of the notes that I made from my phone. It was 2 a.m. when I started it. I was like, am I on labor? I didn't want to go to the hospital anymore, not unless it's legit, or you know, if I'm really gonna give birth, because we just went home and they sent us home because my water didn't break. I'm shy to like go back to the hospital, and then they're gonna make me go home again. So I was like, I'm probably gonna wait until 5 a.m. if I am going to fall asleep, or if not, you know, like probably it will stop hurting. It's already 5 and I called the hospital. I went in this exact spot where I am right now, and I called them, and then I told them that I probably, you know, having contraction. I mean, I was probably on labor already, and I can remember that I couldn't speak decently anymore. I feel like I'm biting my own tongue because of too much pain. I can't speak anymore because of too much pain. It's crazy. They were like, do you want to come to the hospital right now? And I said, maybe an hour. Maybe this is false labor again or something like that. And my husband is asleep. I don't want to wake him up because of false labor. And so it was like 5:30 and it gets stronger and stronger, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. I went to shower. I was in the shower and it was hurting, still hurting. Some women, some of the girls that I know, they told me that if you're gonna go to shower, they usually like feel better, but I was like feeling pain, like so much pain that I just can't. And so I changed clothes. I woke up my husband and I told him I feel like I'm on labor, and it hurt so bad. I could still remember it. It's crazy. We started vomiting, and I remember one of my friend from Twitter, she told me that she vomited before she gave birth, and I was like, okay, this is probably it. And so we went to the hospital. The hospital is only like 15 to 20 minutes away from our house, and the travel though, it feels like forever, plus the bumps in the road. It was so crazy. When we got to the hospital, we went to the emergency room and checked in, and I was like, okay, I'm not having contraction right now, maybe I could walk, maybe I don't need a wheelchair. So I was walking, and then in the middle of me walking, I had another contraction again, and I feel like I was going to kneel down and just fall. Good thing I did not. So the elevator wasn't working, so I had to walk on the stairs. When you're on labor, like the elevator will really help you. I was walking on the stairs and was like, this is a torture. And then so we went to the birthing center, and they made me lay down, and then they were checking how far am I. One of them told me that I was 9 cm already, and I was like, okay, I could probably do it without epidural. They were like rushing, writing down some papers or something like that, and then another nurse came in, and then she checked me again, and she said, no, you're not 9 cm, you're 7 cm. And I was like, and in this kind of pain, I'm only 7 cm? I can't. So she asked me about anesthesia or epidural, so I said yes, I'm going to have it. I can't anymore. They had me all these tubes, they have all these injections, IV, and I remember they had to inject me like 5 to 6 times because they couldn't find my veins, and I had a lot of bruise from it. It looks like someone abused me or something. It was intense. It's crazy. I feel like I'm crying. They gave me the happy gas, and it also like helped me a little bit. I could still feel the contraction, but somehow, of course, it really helped. I asked the anesthesiologist. He said that sometimes not everyone reacts the same to the anesthesia or the epidural. Some of them still feels the contraction still, and some of them really don't feel anything. So they told me, I think they only gave me like a little bit so that I could still feel like a little bit of contraction so that I could push. Let's get to the intense part. So it was already like 10 a.m. and they checked me. I was only like 8 cm. I was like, why is it taking so long? And I can't believe it's already morning and I haven't slept yet. I took a nap a little bit, and I could remember that I was so groggy. I was like really in drugs, that I was feeling floaty and feeling, I wasn't in myself, but at the same time, like I would still have contraction. They checked me again 1 a.m. Yeah, 1 a.m. maybe let's say 1:30 a.m. They checked me again. They told me I was 10 cm already. My water didn't break yet. So midwife asked me if I want her to break the bag of water or the sack of water. She asked me, and then I said maybe we'll just wait, because she said it's gonna hurt more if, I don't know, that's what she said, it's gonna hurt more or something. So I was like, okay, let's just wait then. And then I was like taking a nap, and then poof, like I could literally hear like a balloon pop. It was a lot of water, I guess, and they checked me and they said that it wasn't a lot of water, so they were trying to find the water in the blanket or in the linen or in the bed cover, and they were like, where? Yeah, one of the blanket was wet, so they were like, oh, okay, yeah, she really did break her water. So we were, like getting ready to push and everything, and they said I started pushing 1:59 a.m. No, 1:59 p.m. I was starting to push, and it feels like a big poop right in my vajayjay, and every time I push, I feel like as soon as I was done pushing, like it would go back, like literally poop. So what they did was they put like a monkey bar, like a monkey bar, not a monkey bar, but like I would probably describe it like a monkey bar in the bed. They attached it, and then they tied blanket in the monkey bar. I held the blanket. Literally, I was pulling the blanket, and at the same time I was pushing. Like it strengthened me more, and it's where I got my strength to push more and harder, and it actually helped me. So I pushed for 20 minutes, and the labor was like 15 to 16 hours. Labor was so long, but at least the delivery was just 20 minutes, the pushing. So the baby came out. I thought I was still going to push more, but they put the baby on my chest, and I was like, oh, it's done. And I feel like I was turning into a monster when I was pushing. I don't know the person in the movie, but when Hawk like changes his appearance, he goes like that, and that's what I feel like giving birth. So they said that I had a little bit of stitch. The baby came out covering his face like this, so it ripped me a little bit, but if probably he didn't come out like that, if he probably just came out with his hands on the right place. Maybe I wouldn't rip at all, so but it's okay because it's not too bad. It was just probably like 1 or 2, I don't know. Oh, this baby is so cute. He's been crying a lot. He doesn't cry as much before, but I think he has like a lot of gas and everything, and he farts a lot and he just needs to burp. So I stood up like after 2 hours, let's say, or 1 hour. So as soon as I stood up, I was like, shh, what the heck, the blood is like coming out. The nurses are so nice that they were like really cleaning everything. They also like went inside to the bathroom to help me. The hospital experience was so nice. We stayed there for 2 nights and 3 days, and holy crap, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but our neighbors upstairs is just whatever. So they gave us like food every meal, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And our last night in the hospital, they gave us like a really nice setup of food. They gave us like sparkling juice and some steak and really nice setup. I'm gonna put the picture right in this video. So it really helped me and my husband for 3 days of staying there. It's because I just needed my energy back. I couldn't like do anything. You know, maybe some girls could go home right away or like do some stuff right away, but I just can't. We went home after 3 days. The baby's healthy. He weighs 6 pounds and 7 ounces. He's really long. He is 21.5 inches, and he came out 38 weeks and 3 days. His name is Christoph Drew Worthington, and his nickname is Kitt, and we call him Kitt, but I call him Baby Kitt because he's still a baby. But when he grows up, you know, he's just Kitt. He is such an amazing baby boy, and he's sleeping right now. And sometimes he looks like me. Sometimes he looks like his dad, and I just wanna bite his face. He's so cute, so adorable. The pain in the delivery and labor is 100 out of 10. You should respect women, you know. I'm gonna cry. You know, being a mom is just, you know, a lot of sacrifices, and it's not easy, but it's worth it. And what the heck, yeah. And right now it's already almost 3 weeks of my postpartum, and so far I don't really feel like sadness or anything. I'm just crying, but I'm not sad. I'm just grateful. And I think one of the best way to overcome postpartum is, you know, a big help with your partner, because it gives you the feeling of being helped by your partner. Is, you know, it makes you feel good, and you just depend on them, and you just don't feel alone. And being with them and seeing them that they're helping you, it will make you feel better, and I think that will help you with your postpartum. And aside from that, I don't really feel anything or whatsoever. I feel like I kind of like still feel swollen down there sometimes, and my midwife made me drink Tylenol and ibuprofen. Actually really helped me. If you guys have questions so far about my labor and delivery, please comment down below. And I'm also going to do a lot more videos. It's just that, you know, it's so hard to make videos at the same time with a newborn baby, because you have to think like, oh, I still have to do the dishes, I still have to breast pump, I have to clean the house, and whatsoever. Filming was in the last in my list, but I still want to vlog everything, you know, like document everything, all the memories. So I would still post videos on YouTube with Kitt, and he's so adorable. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for my subscribers. I'm almost 1,000 now, and you know, like, I'm really grateful for you guys. I will see you in my next vlog. Bye.
Just not right.